Okay, so there are a couple of things that you can start doing right away to improve your designs. Back in the day when I was still looking for clients and for projects, one of the main things that I struggled with was creating clean layouts. To give a bit more context, whenever I was designing something that was meant to appear on social media, I would design very cool layouts. But when working with real projects and with client text, for example, most of my layouts would look pretty unprofessional, and I was always wondering how can I create something so beautiful and so creative for Dribbble, for example, but I couldn't create the same for my client. And I think one of the answers lays in not being able to master one of these three aspects of design. So if you want to create better designs, you should really learn how to work with color. It took me a lot to really understand color, and I don't really know if I totally got it, to be fully honest with you, but I think that when I see a great design, the first thing that appears into my mind and that stops my scroll would be the color palette. So go to Adobe Color, play a bit around, go on Pinterest, grab some designs that you really like, and see if you can extract the color palette out of them and then play with that color palette. It's going to improve your designs a lot. The second thing that really helped me was learning how to use grids. Having a clean layout from the get-go, it's very difficult, especially if you don't have, as I like to call it, boots on the ground experience. I mean, working on real projects. So learning how to use grids can be a game changer for you if you want to design cleaner interfaces. So learning grids would be the next thing that I would recommend. There is an amazing book that I actually recommend. It's called Working with Grids, and I think you can find it online. If I messed up the name by any chance, I'm going to leave a comment with the link for the book. The third thing that you would need to master to make sure that your designs look cleaner would be typography. And what do I mean when I say master typography? Master, it's a pretty heavy word. It's hard to go from beginner to master in one night. It's not gonna happen. It's a process, and like any process, it takes time, and you need multiple steps, and you need a lot of fails. So what I would do if I were to start over in learning typography and how to balance the weights between different typefaces would be to pick a couple of fonts, then play a bit with them and see what are the ones that I can use to my best. For example, I would pick DM Sans, Montserrat, Poppins, Futura, and maybe a couple more, 8 at most, and play with those and pair two together and see what designs can I produce with those fonts. And if I'm happy with the results, then I can go on more complicated ones. But that's a pretty good start. Okay, this is the video. Thank you for your time. See you on the next one.